Yo, what's up guys? Another knife, another day. I forgot a knife. The Cold Steel Airlight. I didn't actually forget about it, but I forgot it when I was doing the A's. And I was going through the drawer the other day making a list of, basically putting all my knives in alphabetical order, and found this guy and was like, hey, we didn't do a video on this. This can go in the A's, so do a video now. I guess better late than never. This is the Cold Steel Airlight in Tanto. Comes in right at 3.17 ounces. Has about a 3 1/4, pushing 3.5 inch Tanto blade. They do make it in a drop point as well. The thing is nice and thin, but it still has the triad lock on it, which the lock, like, the handles are going to break or the blade is going to snap before the lock fails. That's how strong of a lock this is. You can go watch torture test videos of the Cold Steel triad lock, and usually the machine that they're using to test the lock breaks before the knife does. So definitely a nice, sturdy, strong lock. It's just your standard back lock. You just press down right there, and then obviously it lifts up right there, and obviously you just break it, usually with 2 hands. You can, if you're comfortable, kind of rest it on your finger right there with that little choil, and close it that way and work it one-handed. It doesn't have a deep carry clip. I've carried this a bunch actually without the clip, which made it even thinner. And for being as strong of a knife this is, with as useful as a blade this is, and being as thin as it is, it's honestly pretty remarkable. It is just an AUS 10A steel. I'm not sure if they make this model in 3V or not. I know Cold Steel does a lot of their popular models in 3V, as well as their whatever budget steel they're using. But I've never had an issue with the AUS 10A. It works perfectly fine for anything that you're going to be using this knife for. That edge at the front is just great for scraping stickers, do a little bit of prying. I mean, it has a nice thick tip, even though it comes down to a pretty thin edge there. Can do some comparisons here. We got our Buck 110. Obviously, a little bit smaller. You got the Spyderco PM2, about the same size. The Bug Out, a little bit bigger. And then the Elementum, obviously, a lot bigger. Yeah, I don't really know what else more I can say about this thing, other than I'm sorry I forgot it in the A's. It's a great knife. I carried it a bunch. I'll continue to carry it, and if you haven't checked it out, you definitely should. That's it for today's video. Yeah, I don't know why I cannot talk. Like, favorite, share, do what you gotta do. Subscribe and run it. As always, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.